Hi there and welcome to a new video in which we are going to be at least trying to react to the GameDev agent of Zenva, which is of course kind of powered with AI. So it's basically an artificial intelligence that is directly integrated inside of Godot, so you don't have to go to any kind of website or anything like that. And it can even, the exciting part is the fact that it can execute stuff inside of the engine. So if you tell it, create this node, create this other stuff, type this other thing, it is going to do it automatically directly inside of Godot. So we're going to be checking this out, or well, I'm actually saying reacting, because it is not a tool that is currently available. The only thing that we have is in the Zenva's official channel. Okay, I'm going to be linking down below these two videos that, well, they are the only two ones posted until now, but maybe we have one of them every week or something like that. Because of course I have already checked this, the AI, well, basically these videos. So basically these videos are made where here the speaker is Patrikios, which is the Zenva founder, as you can check over there. And well, basically here we have like a preview of what here this AI can do. As you can see, you type whatever you want, and well, here you directly have the instructions over there directly inside of Godot. So that is the main thing, because of course you can still execute this stuff in, for example, ChatGPT or anything like that, but you have to copy, paste, go from the browser to Godot and over again. And ChatGPT cannot execute commands, let's call them, inside of Godot. You can only copy and paste code, but this AI can do that. So let's try to actually find this part in which it happens. So for example, here he is trying this out. So for example, he asked, what is this project about? Well, here this kind of bot, agent, whatever, was able to, for example, get here the main scene and all the information, the player, whatever. So it was indeed able to provide some information based on the project. And once again, this is something that, for example, tools like ChatGPT can't do right now. You can also add references to, for example, or context, actually it's called open scripts or whatever. So for example, here he's going to use in the open scripts and the output that he got over here to basically do something. I don't know if he was trying to like kind of correct what he was going to be having here, or I don't remember. Let's check what he did here. Here, for example, how are you using physics process? And here he tagged the open script. So in this specific script, how is physics process being used? And once again, having this context inside of Godot, the bot is able to provide an answer, okay? And it is quite cool. Once again, the fact that you have it directly here as a new tab, which is called assistant in this case. Or for example, over here in the output, he got a problem here because he got there a syntax issue. And basically, well, here the bot, thanks to the context that here Paulo has passed, basically the output, well, the bot is able to identify, okay, yes, this is the problem that we are currently having because of this exactly, and how this can be fixed, basically. So, well, this is kind of the most important thing. And also something I wanted to show you right here is that, for example, here he asked it to create a new enemy scene, as you can see. So besides giving you the exact instructions, as for example ChatGPT would do, directly you have at the bottom a button to go ahead and create the scene with all the stuff that the bot has mentioned. So here he found the scene, and there you have it. It has the corresponding character body. Then he also created the file for the script, okay, with the corresponding code. And then I believe that he should be attaching that script in order for everything to be working fine. Here, for example, we got a problem because here we are calling move and slide. And well, it seems that here we did have an error because there were too many arguments for the move and slide function. This is maybe because I don't know if in Godot 3 or in previous versions of Godot 3 you had to provide there the velocity, but now you don't have to do that. So here he asked it, or well, actually told this AI, check with the docs. So once again, using the add context button, that the code is correct. And probably the AI will fix it or try to fix it. So the bot did, for example, provide the sources. For example, here we see the documentation of the character body, but still was not able to make the code right. But once again, these AIs are not perfect. They can still commit some mistakes. And this is something that if you are a beginner, developer, or just reading here the console, you would understand the problem. So once again, they always require some some effort on our end, but it did make things much easier. Then, for example, he shows how he can add sub-children basically. Here, he tells add a mesh and a collider child nodes to the enemy, and once again, after providing the instructions, basically at the end, there should be some buttons to basically do what he was asking, okay? And now in the second video that was uploaded something like 6 days ago, well, he continued a little bit talking about this GameDev agent, okay? Probably maybe from the previous video to this one there have been some improvements. So for example, here he shows how in other engines creating basic geometries, basic shapes, sorry. Here in Unity you just press 3D object plane, whereas in Godot you have to create the mesh, then instead of that mesh load a new mesh instance, so it's more effort that you have to put in. But well, with the agent, as you can see, in just a couple of seconds you can get to, by just pressing that button, okay, to directly create the sphere that you should be having. So there you have it, okay, without having to do anything else rather than just having to type it in. Then, for example, he tells the AI to add 3 spheres of different colors, and here you can also check how, well, he actually got like tons of different buttons that he had to press to do the corresponding changes. So he also says that there should be a button, okay, to kind of apply all or confirm all, but as you can see, in a matter of seconds he's able to have all the spheres. So you can kind of start to see the actual power of these things. He even asked the AI to create a kind of human, of course with some problems, but we did have a kind of the head, body, left arm, etc. So it wasn't that bad. Then he asked him to put on some colors, and once again it kind of worked. And he even performed a more complicated test of creating a solar system. I think that he did need to do a little adjustment here in the hierarchy, but then it ended up working as expected, basically everything rotating as it should. So you can see how indeed this AI, it's still in process, of course, but who knows when this will be released and how exactly it would be able to change Godot game development. And by the way, if you want to kind of start using this, you can. As you can see, there is currently a waiting list. So you have to click over there, and here you have to enter your email, okay? I have signed up here. I have joined the waitlist something like 1 week ago, as soon as the first video was posted, and have not been accepted yet, probably because they do want to wait a little bit until they do have like a better version. But well, I recommend that you are really interested in this, that you enter your email. Of course, as soon as I am accepted, and if there is anything new, I am going to be checking it out here with you. And so here you have some information about this AI, some information also about Zenva, etc. Okay, so well, this is all for this video, and I hope that it has been helpful for you. I just wanted to mention this because the Zenva YouTube channel, unfortunately, sometimes doesn't have the number of views that maybe it deserves, because it's a huge channel with over, let me check, because it has 56k of subscribers, and in this case these videos have less than 1k of views. So I did want to share also this with my community, because I thought that this could really kind of excite you a little bit, as it was with me. So once again, whenever there is something new related to this AI, if I am accepted to try it out or wherever, I am going to be checking it out over here. So I hope we can see each other in the next one, and bye bye.